Hi everyone! Today I just have a quick tutorial to show you how I make my pom-poms. I get asked a lot how I make them and if I use a special little gadget to make them. I don't have any of those fancy pom-pom makers, but I do have my hand, which is how I make mine. Today I'm going to make mine with two colors. This one here, as you can see, it's nice and full, so this is what we're going to do. This little hat, I just finished making the tutorial and I need to make the little pom-poms. I'm also going to use two colors for this. So what we're going to need is a good pair of scissors that are nice and sharp and about 3 strands of, let's say, 12 inches of yarn. This is what we're going to use to tie our little pom-pom. And then the next thing is your hand. What I do is just grab both strands in both colors and grab one end with your thumb and just wrap it around your fingers like this. You're going to do this for about, I'd say, 100 and 150 times around, okay? And once you have this, it's going to look like this, okay? This is what I have. After I wind it for about, this is about 150. As you can see, it's nice and full. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to divide this in half again, and then I'm going to put this yarn through. We want this to be nice and strong. That's why I did 3 strands, because I don't want it to break, because we're going to tie it really, really tight. So you pass it through, and then you're going to tie it once, tie it twice, okay? So we're going to tie it really tight and then make another knot. And then now we're ready to cut like this. And here's a little pom-pom. Okay, so now we need to shape it. And the way that I do it is I grab it like this. And for a baby, I usually make it that big. So I'm going to trim this much. If you're making it for an adult, I would add more, wrap it around your hand 200 times, and then do this part. Okay, so this part here, you're gonna have to be careful, because what we're going to do is we're going to cut like this, okay? Make sure you don't cut your hand. So be very careful. And then open it. Let's see what it looks like. We could still trim it a little more. So grab it lower, and then we're going to trim this part off. Okay, let's see. Oh, that looks better. See? So you just shake it. And what I like to do now here is just trim this bottom part around. To give it a nice round shape. And I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to clean this. Once we have our pom-pom, we're going to put it on our hat, just like this. And what I like to do is just open on one side here and then the other side here, so opposite sides. And with my hook, I'm going to grab half of these strands and pull them through the other side like this, and then on the other side pull the other strand. Insert your hook and pull, and then now all you have to do is tie them. cut it and then turn it over. And here's our little pom-pom. And there you have it. That's how I make my pom-poms. Okay, I hope this has been helpful for those of you who have asked. This is how easy it is for you to make your own pom-poms, and you don't need any of those little fancy gadgets. All you need is your hand. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Until next time.